John Allen with Blade Technologies here. I'd like to talk to you this morning a little bit about our managed services offerings. We actually have 3 different managed services offerings designed to fit a multitude of businesses and needs. The first one we're going to talk about, and the one we're going to talk about in this video, is ServicePlus Basic. Now, as the name describes, it's the most basic of all of our managed services. This managed service includes remote break-fix support, Monday through Friday, 7 to 6. Now, what that basically means is if you have something that breaks and we can fix it remotely, it's going to be included. Things like, I can't get my password to work, or my Outlook is acting funny, or my Office just went absolutely crazy and needs to be reinstalled. Those are all things that are going to be covered by the remote break-fix. The next thing we do as part of ServicePlus Basic is monitor all of your servers, your workstations, and your network equipment. This is really so that we can kind of see what's going on behind the scenes. Does your computer have something wrong with it that maybe you don't know about? Is the server about to run out of hard drive space? Or is there something on your network that's eating up all of your bandwidth through one of your switches or maybe your firewall? That's the things that we watch out for under the network monitoring, the workstation monitoring, and the server monitoring. Don't think of it as Big Brother. It's really us just watching what's going on behind the scenes. We can't see what you're doing on the computer. The next part is backup monitoring and management. So whatever backup product you guys are currently using, we'll watch out for it. We'll make sure that the settings are correct. We'll make sure that your backups are actually happening. And we go in and verify a certain file every so often to make sure that even though the system is telling us it's working, it really is backing up your stuff. The next part that's included in this is patch management. With patch management, we make sure that all of your Microsoft products are up to date, making sure that your operating system is being covered by the Microsoft patching window. One of the important things to remember about patch management is some people let the Microsoft products auto-update themselves. While this is an easy way to do patch management, it's often the wrong way. Microsoft's sort of notorious for releasing patches and then it hitting a certain group of people, and those people may have something very different on their computer or their server or whatever, and it ends up imploding the machine. So as part of our patch management regimen, one of our technicians has already vetted the patch that's coming out, and he's going to make sure that when it's applied to your computer that it doesn't destroy it. So really the patch management is exactly that. We're managing the patches before they get to you. After that, we include incident tracking and ticketing. This is important for some people never look at it. What we do is we give you access to a website. That website allows you to see all the open tickets, all the closed tickets, all the build tickets, basically everything that's going on in your network now and in the past, so that you can go back and take a look at, hey, I want to see what Billy's computer, how many times a ticket's been applied to that. Again, some people love it, some people never use it. It really depends on your level of concern with the network. The next thing that we give people is a secure password vault. It's one of those things that everybody needs, nobody wants to pay for. It really is a good way to replace the Excel document that you guys have in your My Documents folder that houses all those passwords that you hope nobody ever gets a hold of. It's the same password management tool we use internally, so it allows us to share passwords back and forth with you guys if you want to. You don't have to. It's completely up to you. We also include remote access to the user's computers. This is very important, especially in the climate we're currently in, because you don't have to buy a product like LogMeIn or GoToMyPC or anything like that. If our ServicePlus Basic is deployed on your network, the same tool we use to get onto your computer is also the same tool you can use to get on your computer from your home computer. It's far more secure than just about anything else you can get a hold of, because we have it set up to where you can't copy and paste from one thing to the other. So data can't transfer from your local computer to the remote computer. It's really just you looking through a window onto the computer at your office. Allows you to work from anywhere. In fact, we actually have it to where to work on iPads and iPhones and Androids. So I've accessed mine several times that way. The last thing that's included in ServicePlus Basic is adding and removing user accounts. This becomes important when you have things like Office 365, or if you've got other cloud-based services, or even a server. If you get a new user that's going to be utilizing an older or existing computer that someone else is vacating, we'll remove the user off that machine or out of that cloud service, and we'll add the new user into that cloud service or onto that machine, and that's covered. So that's about all there is to say about ServicePlus Basic. We'll go over ServicePlus Complete and ServicePlus Complete with Projects in the next couple of videos.